What's going on, everyone? So, over this weekend, I've created a new tool for QA engineers and for quality assurance test engineers, manual test engineers, automation managers, and whatnot. This is an AI-powered tool. It's powered by GPT-4, and I trained a bunch of different models for different needs, everything about QA. I wish I had this tool myself when I was working as a QA, and I think that this is going to be helpful to any beginners, but also to someone on the senior level on QA. So let's take a quick look and let's see what we have. So we have three categories: one for managers, one for manual QA, and one for automation engineers. Manager section has test planning, team collaboration, strategy development, risk assessment, metrics and reporting. Manual QA have test case generation, exploratory testing, bug reporting, test data management, test maintenance. And for automation, we have a bunch of different experts on different frameworks, as well as framework selection, locator generation to help you build better XPath and CSS, CI/CD for your continuous integration needs, and like script optimization, bunch of Appium, Selenium, TestNG, JUnit, Capybara, RSpec, and whatnot. So let's take a quick look and see how this all works. This is very similar to what you're going to find on ChatGPT, so the UI should be fairly familiar to you, but the models will be custom trained and tailored to answer really good answers about anything on quality assurance. So let's say if you are a manager and you are on a new role and you're looking to get a new strategy going. So you can come and say, I'm starting a new role in the company and they have a problem with test automation runtime while being understaffed. How do I strategize? We do, for example, e-commerce, and language is Ruby. Our framework is RSpec, and we use Jira and Jenkins. All you have to do is just to submit your query, and the models is going to give you a very comprehensive and detailed response on how do you need to approach your solution, in this case strategy. So let's take a look what it gave us. So understanding product requirements, it's going to go over scope and objectives, your target audience. You're going to define quality objectives, which is performance, reliability, coverage. Sounds good so far. Identifying key areas for QA, so test flakiness, integration points, user experience. Looks good so far. So as you can see, a lot of different very interesting strategies that you can start with, but also you can elaborate. So for example, if there is something that you do not understand, maybe you can say, okay, how do I address test flakiness as a manager who is not very technical? So you can elaborate on the content it produced, and you can keep going with this chat, and it's going to help you understand test flakiness, identify causes. Let's take a look at timing, environmental, data, code issues sometimes. Yeah, this looks very good. So this is for managers. Same ideas for the other tools, team collaboration, test planning, and whatnot. So let's take a look at the manual QA section. For manual QA, one of the most important is to create new test cases. So you can start and you can say, we have a feature, a card feature on our e-commerce app. Help me write 5 test cases. Of course, in the real world, you will have more details. Perhaps you want to import your Jira ticket story. But this is going to be a good step. So what it's going to do, it's going to help you write a few test cases: add item to cart, test steps, expected results, remove item from cart. So this job, what you would have to spend, let's say, an hour on, can be done within seconds. And the more details you provide, the better the quality of the output will be. The other one is going to be a bug reporting. So for example, you can just copy this test case, come to bug reporting, start a new chat. You can come here and you can say actual result white page. And this app is going to help you create a new bug. So bug ID, title, description, when user logs out, application. However, after logging back in, the cart page displays white page instead of saved items. Great. The bug is done. All you have to do is just adjust it to your environment, which you can also provide as a part of the inputs. So it's going to be very, very detailed and correct. And whatnot. The same goes for test maintenance. For example, if you are looking to improve your test maintenance, let's say, can you provide an overview of current test suite scope and key functionalities? And you would have to provide actually your test suite scope, and it's going to help you understand how to maintain your tests better. Now for the automation side, I included multiple different experts on different frameworks. I myself, I worked with RSpec and Capybara for the most part. So let's see, you can ask questions on RSpec, how to, well, let's say, what is the difference between context and it? And it can answer all the questions about RSpec development. If you're working on something else, let's say TestNG, JUnit, you can just pick a different expert and it's going to help you there. So let's take a look what it says. It block used to define an individual test case, which is correct. And the context block to group related examples together, which is also correct. It gives you some examples, which is great. And yeah, I mean, any problems, any questions that you have, you can just ask these chats right away. You don't have to over explain your case. These models has been custom tailored to all of these needs. The same goes for, let's say, locator generator. You can come and paste your HTML input, and it's going to give you a bunch of locators that you can use right away, like CSS and XPaths. For the framework selection, if you are not sure what kind of framework you want to use, maybe you're just starting and you've been tasked with setting up a new automation, you can ask something like, what is the best framework on Java for a small company on a tight budget? And it's going to help you find the best framework that you can use. So let's take a look what it suggests. Overview of your project context. So you might want to provide these informations. What do you work with? Key criteria for selection. So let's reply to it. This is a web app. We are looking for open source. Community support is important. What do you recommend? I think it's going to recommend Selenium, but let's see. Yeah, so Selenium would be the best choice for this. You can do Cypress, you can do Playwright, and it gives you overview of strengths and weaknesses. So you can pitch this to your manager or decide for yourself and go from here. You can get a lot of different answers on script optimization, on CI/CD integration, exploratory tests, and anything you need for quality assurance. So I'm really excited about this. I know so many different people in QA, and I'm sure that all of them would be very excited about this little tool. This is free for guests and for free users, limited but free, so you can go ahead and give it a try. And if there is something missing that you would want to see in this tool and you still don't, let me know, and I would be more than happy to add and train more models for you for your specific cases to make this tool better. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any questions. See ya.